Well, we now know which airports could see reduced flights because of the ongoing government shutdown. That list of 40 airports does include Logan International Airport in Boston. The Massachusetts Port Authority warning travelers should expect delays and cancellations in the coming days. So the flight cuts could start as early as tomorrow, with 4% of flights being reduced. That number then expected to go to 5% Saturday and then 10% by next week if the shutdown continues. That could lead to 4,000 canceled flights every day across the country. Now, the head of the FAA says some employees are choosing not to come into work because they have not been paid since the shutdown started 5 weeks ago.
We are starting to see some evidence that fatigue is building in the system. We need to work towards relieving some of that pressure.
Some airlines, including Delta and American, have now offered customers the option to change their flight or request a refund without a penalty. Now, this, of course, is all happening while travelers are making their plans for the upcoming holidays. Jen Sullivan breaks down your passenger rights when you're flying.
Passengers at airports across the country are dealing with delays and cancellations. The ongoing government shutdown is causing staffing shortages, and that's straining air travel.
We just cannot manage it because we don't have the air traffic controllers.
All of this coming as millions of people are expected to fly ahead of a busy holiday season, which is why it's so important for passengers to understand their rights at the airport.
We've come a long way in the last couple of years for passengers to have rights.
Melanie Fish is a travel expert with Expedia. She recommends double checking your airline's policies, but there are certain rights every passenger has. Last year, the Department of Transportation launched a list of rules that protect passengers. Airlines must automatically issue a full refund if your flight is canceled or significantly changed. That means if your domestic flight is delayed by more than 3 hours and more than 6 hours for an international flight, you are entitled to a refund. If you're flying domestically, airlines must deliver your checked bag within 12 hours of arriving or reimburse you for any checked bag fees. If your flight is significantly delayed or canceled, you can ask the airline to give you a meal voucher or cover costs to stay at a hotel, but they're not required to do so. This is the DOT's website. It breaks down what major U.S. airlines will pay for during flight disruptions. Look for those green checks. To avoid travel headaches during the shutdown, Fish recommends this.
It's more important than ever to book that first flight of the day and a direct flight if you can.
For Consumer Watch, I'm Jen Sullivan.